Hello, good evening. I take this opportunity to welcome you back to our class. So today we are looking at a continuation lesson. That's lesson number 2. In our first lesson, I introduced income tax, and then because of time, I said that we are going to commence from exam 1. You can refer lesson 1. This is the same exam that I gave you. Then I said that you go try, so that today we compare your working and my working. So today we are going direct to giving the solution of this particular example 1. We have been given income tax rates, and the question wants us to find Juma's income tax per month, given that he gets a relief of 1,162. So we will start by finding the taxable income. So we must start by obtaining the taxable income before we go to the slabs. And earlier on, I said that taxable income will be the basic salary plus all the allowances given. But when you look at this question, we are given the basic salary only. So in this case, the basic salary will be our taxable income. So we will now say our taxable income is Kenya shillings 41,000. So once we obtain the taxable income, we will go direct to the slabs. So I will say first slab. So what do we do in that particular step? 1, we look at the table and then we analyze it. We have monthly income in Kenya shillings. The tax rate is given percentage in each particular 1 shilling. And the amount of basic salary that we have been given is per month. Therefore, it means this particular taxable income that we have here directly feeds this particular table. If we were to be given income tax per annum, then we could be forced to convert this particular basic salary, which is in per month, to per annum. So that's why it is very important that you read the taxable income rates table. You understand it first, because sometimes the income that you are given here is per annum, and the amount given in the question are per month. So you need to do some conversion so that this amount of money is now per year, and the amount given in the table is per year. But in this case, it is per month, and the rates given here is per month. So that one is very okay. We can now start. Our first slab, we will use this particular value the way it is. So we will take 10,164 times the rate, which is 10% per shilling. So 10% is 10 over 100. Now, this 0 and this 0 will cancel. Then it means we will take 10,164 divided by 10, which will give us 16.40. Let's go to our second slab. So in second slab, now there's something unique we should do. We cannot use 19,740. Instead, we subtract the 2. So we will take 19,740. We subtract 10,164. So using my calculator, I will dial 19,740 minus 10,164, which gives me 9,576. Then times the rate, which is 15 over 100. Then I will multiply it by 15. Then I divide by 100, which will give me 1436.40 cents. Next, I will now take 29,316. Then I subtract 19 29,740. So I will have 29,316 minus 19,740, which will give me the same value. So in our next slab, we will now take 95,76 times 20 over 100, which will be, now we multiply this particular money times 20, then we divide by 100, which will give us 19.15 cents. If we add this money here, which is now our taxable income, I'm sure we have not yet reached the money that we have as our taxable income, so we can proceed. We can go to the fourth slab, and then we will take 38,892. We subtract the previous amount, which is now 29,316. We get the same, that's 9576 times now 25 over 100. So we multiply by 25, then we divide by 100, which will give me 2394. Now, as you can be able to see, if we add this money that is in the brackets, that represents the taxable income, you will realize that we are coming closer to 41,000 that we have here. But now, all this money, so far so good, we have reached 38,892. We have to find anything that is above 38,892. So we will take our total taxable income, we subtract 38,892, then we will get, that's our 50 slab. In our 50 slab, we will take anything above, which is now 2108 times that over 100. So I will multiply by 30, then I divide by 100, which will give me 632.40. So this is taxable income. So the money in the brackets here, if you add all that, should give you the taxable income. It should give you 41,000 because that's our taxable income. The quotients that we have obtained here, the answers, this is the first one, this one being the second one, this is the third, this one is the fourth one, and then this is the last one. If we add all that money, we will obtain the tax, total tax that Juma is going to pay. Now, we are going to add it up very fast, so you will see me doing this. I will take this amount of money here, so I will say total tax is equals to the first one is 1016 point. We have 1016.40. We will add, the next one is 1436.40. The next one here we have 1915.20. Then we have 2394. We have 2394.00. Then we are going to have 632.40. So our total tax will be, let us do it together very fast. That's 14, that's 6.40. Then we add 1915.20 plus 2394 plus 632.40. Then we will obtain 7394.40. That's total tax, but we need Jumai's income tax. So we must remove the relief. So we will now say income tax is, our income tax in this case, income tax is going to be the same as 7394.40. We minus the relief, which is 1162. It has been given here. Then when we subtract that, what do we obtain? We obtain Kenya shillings 6,202.40 cents. So that's the total tax that Juma will pay. So that's how we do this particular question. I know you read that. You can now compare my working with yours. Then you comment. I want us to go direct to example 2. We are having somebody by the name Alex, who is employed by the government, where he earns a monthly salary of 24,000. He is given a free house. In addition, he receives a medical allowance of Kenya shillings 8,000 and hardship allowance of Kenya shillings 4,000. If he is given a monthly leave of 1,850, we are supposed to use the previous step, which is here, to determine Alex's monthly tax income and at the same time his monthly tax. So I will start by answering A, which wants us to find tax income. In this particular question, we have been given that Alex was given a free house. And in our previous lesson, I said that for you to be able to obtain tax income when somebody has been given a free house, you must find 15% of the basic salary, you add it to the taxable income. So in this case, I will now take my taxable income will be the basic salary plus 15% of the basic salary, then plus all the allowances. That's what I said earlier. Now, I want to create a space here so that we can proceed very fast. Our total tax will be, total taxable income will be, basic salary is 24,000. We add 15% of that 24 because of the free house. We add 8,000, which is the allowance. We also add 4,000. So this will give us how much? So you will see me doing this. I will now say the two zeros will cancel. So I will have 15 times 240, 15 times 240, which will give me 2400 plus 3600, then plus 8,000 plus 4,000 is just 12,000. So 12,000 plus 24,000 gives me 36,000. That 6,000 plus 3,600 will give us 39,600. That is our taxable income in Kenya shillings. I've already now answered your question. A, taxable income should be 39,600. Let me take you very fast to B, where we are supposed to determine monthly tax. We need the total tax first. So we will go to the slabs. The first slab. In the first slab, I want to say first slab because the way we determine the income, the way we determine the tax is the way we have determined using the first example. So I will go very fast here because I've already shown you on how to obtain the tax. We will start from 164 times 10 over 100, which will give me 1016.40. I will go to the second slab. This was the first slab, so I will take you to the second slab, where I will subtract these two, and you remember we obtained 95.76, if I'm not wrong, 75.96, then times 15 over 100. So now I will say 95.76 times 15 divided by 100, where I will get 14, that's 6.40. Then in our next slab, we will use the same, that's 95.76 times 20 over 100, which will give me 95.76 times 20 divided by 100, I will obtain 1915.20. I'm going directly to the fourth slab because this total we have here is less than what we have here. That's why I'm going directly to the fourth slab, whereby we will use 95.76, and you know the reason why. From our previous example, we ran that. So we will have 95.76 times 25, then we divide by 100, whereby we obtain 2394.00. Now in our last slab, we will determine anything above 38,892. So we will take our total here, which is our taxable income, which is 39,600, then we subtract that 892, we will get 708. So we will wrap this one very fast. You know, I'm rushing because of time. Then in our 50 slab, we will now say 7 or 8 times 30. Then we divide by 100. So I will multiply this one by 30, divide by 100, whereby I will obtain 212.40 cents. Then I will add. So if you add all of that, you will obtain 69.77.40 cents. And now you remove the relief, which is 18.50. So the total here in Kenya shillings will be 51.24.40 cents. So you can do it very fast. God bless you. See you next time. I rush because of time. Thank you for listening to me. See you next time. Bye.